scratch, wampum, dough, sugar, clams, loot, bills, bones, bread, bucks, money. Money is, at its essence, that measure.
Welcome to the Ozark podcast. You are tuned in and ready for a little Ozark preview. That's right. I'm here with the host, Magnum Mills. I'm the other host, Jamie G. Esquire, the fifth MD, Master of Surgical Arts. However,
the first four squires. I mean, we've never really.
We don't talk about the force. I'm not taking questions, Magnum Mills, as much as I would love to answer your questions. There's just no time. We can't leave the people waiting. Now, guys, we are super pumped about doing the upcoming final 7 episodes of Ozark season 4. Cannot wait for it. To keep us going and to keep us excited in the game, and just because it's fun, we're doing a couple of these Ozark mini-sodes, right, Magnum Mills? And it's not mini soda, it's not up in the soda, right? But it is mini-sodes. It's not Paul Soda. Shout out Broken Wizard.
I would be down for another season of Fargo if No Holly wants to make one. I will check it out. So this is going to be a pretty short one, and what we're going to do is something that's fairly popular here, and it's FMK, which is more colloquially known as a fuck, marry, kill. And we're going to do this from like a non-binary standpoint, where we're just looking at the attributes of the characters and saying, not knowing male, female, whatever, just what would be the most desirable mate? Who would you just want to kind of have a one-night stand with? And who would you just shoot in the head and get it over with? So, Jamie G, I'm going to make you start because I just did all the heavy lifting explaining what we were doing. So let's start out with the hard one here. Who are you going to kill?
Man, this is tough. I'm going to give you 2 different scenarios, and because
that's not how the game works.
I was going to pull a J. Money Sarge. Let me give you 3 different scenarios.
All right. Yeah, I would like to do all three of them. It doesn't work that way. There's no poly here. No poly.
No poly. Okay, so for me, Magnum Mills, I am going to have to kill Marty Bird. He's just become, actually, you know what, Magnum Mills? I'm going to do the unthinkable. I'm going to kill Ruth, the woman I love. She's my favorite part of the show by far. Ruthie, I love you. Please forgive me. I want to marry you forever, but I can't. Okay, Ruthie, I can't. I have to kill you here. Why, Magnum Mills? Because she's a liability. She is a threat to my way of doing anything I want to do. I want to rule the world. I want to rule the universe. The world isn't enough. How am I going to do it with Ruth? So I can't have that. Ruth, I'm sorry. I got to put you to bed.
Give you credit for going with the unpopular choice. And I'm going to have to kill Wendy Bird because she scares the shit out of me more than Ruth. Like, you've seen her throw her own family under the bus without thinking, be it her brother or her children. Dude, Wendy scares me, man. Like, maybe there's probably maybe some good bedroom action going on with the scary part of that. I apologize if it offends anyone, but someone once told me, don't stick your dick in crazy, and Wendy Bird scares the shit out of me, so I'm gonna have to kill Wendy Bird. Sorry.
That was bad advice, Magnum Mills. He gave you bad advice.
There's fun and there's good and there's bad. I mean, fun isn't necessarily good.
That's true. Just and it's a shame we have to say this, but there's a bunch of people out there in the world who get like all upset. We're kidding. Okay, it's a comedy show. We're joking around here. Now, Magnum Mills, is it time to move on to?
Yep, I get to do the next one first here.
Okay,
and let's go. It's kind of like when you do the runner up, we're gonna figure out who the other one is. But let's go with who we fuck here, because the marriage is the long term. That should be last. And I have to say, and I'm sure I would. Ruth, definitely Ruth. She is crazy, but fun, very smart, but kind of a little bit scary. She's probably better than I am. I might be a little bit intimidated by Ruth, but I would definitely want to, experience the experience for a hot minute. I just don't know, man. I don't know if I could handle Ruth long term. Quite honest with you.
You can't is the answer. Sorry, buddy. I love you.
Imagine her just insulting you when you're in a fight with Ruth Langmore, like a marital spat. She's going to fucking win everyone.
And then in doing so, you're going to love her even more. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be very abusive
Yes, I want
relationship.
to
Not even.
experience it, but I can't. I don't think it would work on a long-term basis. So we have to
I
have
hear you.
the relations with Ruth.
I hear you. Well,
And you?
I'm certainly jealous. I love Ruth. I had to kill her. Sad. For me, Magnum Mills, I am going to, and again, this is just, we're not, please don't take this literal. I'm going to fuck Marty. And here's why. And in this game, fuck, marry, kill, I am going to fuck Marty because A, I can use him to get information, to learn things, and he's got the connections. And so I need that inroad here to get to where I'm going. And I can use it from Marty. And so I'm taking the old, this is a terrible thing.
Sounds
but I'm
like
gonna,
Jonah with sexual steps thrown in, basically.
I'm going to fuck Marty so I can get to what I'm going to marry. Okay. And I need to do that to get to the next one, which is marry. And at Magnum Mills, I will go here. I'm marrying Wendy Bird. And here's why. It's not because she's beautiful. It's not because, all this stuff. It's not because we started the show of Ozark by watching her husband, Marty, watch a homemade porno video of her and the guy she was cheating on him with, which
I thought we did it because we watched
better.
her in Congo. I thought that's why we did it.
We did see her in Congo, and she was incredible in Congo. So witty, so smart, so adventurous, just chasing, something incredible in Congo. Anyways, I digress. Magnum Mills, we should do Congo at one point. I'm marrying Wendy Bird because that's world domination, bro. I'm going to get with Marty. I'm going to get what I need with Marty, get with him, get all the information, get all the tools, get all the skill set, get all the contacts, get the proverbial Rolodex, move on from him, leave him for his wife, and rule the free world. I just want her to be president of the United States. I want to be first man and just
gentleman, I believe,
first gentleman, and just run nonprofits and have philanthropic efforts across the world and make a ton of money doing so. And just ride the Wendy Bird train, bro. I'm all in.
See, that sounds like my plan with extra steps, because I'll just marry Marty Bird, and then he'll just do all the stuff you described. All the money will be there. I just get to chill. Get to just be like, the kept chilling motherfucker and benefit from his various intelligence or whatever. And plus, after being through all this, Marty's ready to settle down. He's way, like, if you're looking at this from a risk reward standpoint, Marty Bird is by far the safest choice out of the three we've been offered. Like, he's ready to just, like, he's been living it with the volume turned up to 11 for a while. He's ready to turn it down to like 2, 3.5, whatever. Chill out. I'm there for that. He'll have the money. He's smart. I don't got to do much. Just enjoy the good times. Marty seems like a cool dude. So I'm there with that. Fuck it.
I'm not mad at it at all, man.
You're supposed to marry the safe one, right? Marty is definitely the safe one in this exercise. 100%. He's the safe one for what it's worth.
Risk reward. I get,
I see why both other ones, again, higher ceiling. If we're talking like a fantasy football prospect, you're going to, ceiling versus floor here. Marty probably has the lowest ceiling, but the highest floor of the prospects.
I don't know. I think you could build the case that.
Well, Ruth is obviously my number
Wendy
one. If we're doing a draft,
more,
Ruth is going 1, I feel, but
Ruth's going 1. You want her, she's MVP, but I feel like Wendy almost has more power than Marty now. So it's kind of like,
but again, I don't trust Wendy.
I mean, she's hard to trust, but
yeah, Marty's like a horse who's been had his a spirit broken or whatever. He's just ready to chill. I'm there for that. I'm not there to like have to deal with Wendy's machinations or Ruth's just digs that just get you down deep into your soul. Living with Marty is definitely going to be the most chill experience.
So you're in it for the calm, comfort,
dude.
I'm
just trying to like, it's a nice place in Ozark. You got some money, you got a casino, just chill. What's everyone getting so mad about? There's no dough for everybody. Let's everyone just chill the fuck out a little bit. Just saying.
Not mad at you at all.
Would make for a great TV show, but would make for a good marriage.
It would make for a good marriage. I can see you guys there. I hope it works out for you. I'm pulling for you, bud. You and Martyrs. You guys get it done. Magnum Mills, this has been a ton of fun. Every time we do this, I get more and more excited about banging out these final 7 episodes of Ozark. Love this show. Love where they ended season 3. Love what they did in the first part of season 4. Cannot wait for the back half here, man. Super pumped.
I mean, it's a show that's been pretty much getting better with every season. So you're hoping they're really going to finish both with a proverbial bang and a probably a literal bang here. And as the man said, this is the Ozark podcast. If you're not already subscribed, please do so on your favorite podcast platform and on social media at Ozark Podcast. We're from the Joe Blow Football Show, who you can find at joeblowfootballshow.com and on social media at Joe Blow Show. We're just wrapping up our coverage of Peaky Blinders and our podcast PvP, a Peaky Blinders podcast, available on your favorite podcast platform and on social media at Peaky Podcast. We continue to cover It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia because it's fucking awesome. You should check it out. Just one of just the best viewing experience you could have. Great initial watch, rewatch, all that good stuff. Very fun. Where the Night Pod cometh on your favorite podcast platform and on social media. He's Jamie G. I'm Magnum Mills. And there's only two things that you really need to remember here. And the first is dirty money ain't worth a goddamn thing.
And the second is bird is the word. We'll see you next time right here on the Ozark Podcast. This has been the Ozark Podcast, presented by the Joe Blow Football Show. We are not in any way, shape, or form affiliated with Ozark, MRC, Aggregate Films, or Netflix. This show is for entertainment purposes only. Any views or opinions expressed here are personal and do not represent those of people, institutions, or organizations who may or may not be associated with the Joe Blow Football Show. If you have any questions, please contact us at ozarkpodcast@gmail.com. That's ozarkpodcast@gmail.com. Thank you for listening. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment.
I'm so fucking focused.